Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's vlog. We have to be a little bit more quiet because we are in Magnolia's room and we're going to give you a room tour. So a lot of you guys have been asking for this, and I know a lot of you guys don't know what a NICU room looks like. So let's go ahead and give you a tour. Are you ready?
Pray that I'm about to. Pray that I'm about to. Pray that I'm about to.
Hello, Kalyn. How are you today?
I'm good.
Are you going to show us around today?
Yes, I'm going to show you all around. So this is her room. You first walk in, and right in the front, this is like our space. So we can put whatever we want on it. We have put her books and just some cards that we have gotten from people. This is also where we keep our iPad for the music that we play, and we're able to charge our phones over here too. I also have a little place to hang my bottles for when I am pumping, so the bottles go here. Because we are in isolation, we have to wear these. The yellow ones that I wear are washable and they go in this container. So this is our little laundry basket.
Attention NICU families and visitors. It is now time for our change of shift, and during this time only parents are out of the bedside. Again, it is now entering our change of shift from 6:30 to 7:30. Only parents are allowed at the bedside. Thank you and have a good evening.
So kind of right over her bed is this machine, and this is used for like resuscitation. So if they ever needed to use that, that's what that machine does. We also have our own hamper to put all of her clothes in, her dirty clothes. We just reach in here when it's full and we wash her clothes. We take them home. So this is her feeding machine. It's her food gets put in like a giant syringe, it looks like it's a thick one. And this slowly pushes the formula or whatever is in there, breast milk, out. And it goes through this line. And this goes all the way down into her nose. Right underneath that, we're not using this machine at the moment, but this was used when she had to get IV fluids. The bags would hang up on the top. So the lines would go down, they go into here, and then this regulates how fast the liquid is coming out and going into her IV. This little thing is a snot sucker, but I also use it for her mouth. Like when she was on CPAP, they would suck her mouth out with it, but they use it for her nose right now. We also have a fan in our room because our room gets hot because we have to keep all the doors closed. So that fan comes in handy. Coming out of the wall, we have her oxygen, and she used to be hooked up to a machine that was right next to her bed, but she's off that now. She's in the wall, and it's barely puffing like any air into her. It's just like a little tiny bit to kind of help her. It is the bluish clear line that kind of comes out of the wall and into her nose. Probably the thing that I look at the most in this room is her computer. It shows all of her stats that's kind of going on. So the one on this far side, that is her heart rate. The one in the middle that's yellow is her respiratory rate, which is how fast she is breathing. And the last one in blue is her oxygen levels. So anytime one of those gets too low or too high, the bells on top of the screen will ding. And if it gets really, really low, it'll like ding even faster and will turn red. But all the nurses have access, so when one gets too low, it pops up on everybody's computer and everybody can see what that baby's stats are. This is kind of her craft wall, so any of her little crafts that we do for her footprints, this little picture, like a scrapbook page, and then all of her accomplishments, her accomplishment timeline are all on this wall. Also on this wall we have our clock-in sheet for the Ronald McDonald House with the sign in and out for when we're here. We have the March of Dimes calendar, so any events that are going on for the NICU parents through March of Dimes, we have this calendar here. Also on this wall we have Magnolia's information. So it has the date, it has her weight for the day, it has our nurse's name, her diet. So when she was not eating, it said NPO, which means she cannot eat. But right now it's telling us that she's getting 15 milliliters of breast milk and 35 milliliters of formula because we're starting to introduce my milk back in. And then today's plan, it says if she has any appointments with any nurse or any therapist or anything important going on that day, and the things that she loves. So one nice thing about being in this room is we do have our own sink. It is nice because I can just wash my pump parts just right here. I don't have to go out in the hallway and everything. I can just wash my stuff here. I also keep a pump in the room with me, so I'm able to pump by her bed, and we have a chair. And one more thing, the best thing in the whole room, the bestest thing ever, is Magnolia.
And always, real love is never perfect, but through it all it's worth it. We'll last through anything. My light, my evergreen, all my days you make better. Any storm or any weather, we'll stand through anything. My love, my evergreen.
So in her little crib, she has some drawers. The top drawer is where we keep all of her clothes and her diapers. So that's the top drawer. The bottom drawer is for blankets and her positioning aids. So she has a few positioning aids. This one goes around her, like her feet would go here, and this comes up on either side of her, and it just gives her something to push against. So there's this one. This one can be used to keep her head in one spot to not go from side to side. It can also be used to keep her passy in. Goodness, baby girl. It can be used to kind of help keep her passy in, or just to give the feeling of having a hand on her if she's really fussy. So we're in kind of like a glass room. We have a big glass wall on this side. So we usually have it closed because I do pump in here. But this is what it looks like when it's open.
And when the curtains open and the glass is right here and the painting of the fish that are right there, we really feel like we're in a fish tank. We have glass behind us that way too, and this way. But here's the room, guys. I hope you like it. Not much to it, but it's really nice that we're in here kind of by ourselves. And hopefully this video helps people. If you have a kid who is going into NICU, maybe you'll know, hey, NICU is not such a scary place.
I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions about anything you saw in the room, let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit the bell notification, because that way you will know when we upload videos. That's the only way YouTube is going to notify you, is if you hit that bell. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave a happy friendly comment below. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!